Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Sultanate welcomes constructive dialogue to solve disputes between Morocco and Algeria. His Excellency the Minister of Interior reviews with Their Excellencies the Governors and Walis preparations for the Shura Council members' elections for the 9th term. The International Road Transport Union World Congress concludes its work. And Petroleum Development Oman signs an agreement to train and employ 600 Omani job seekers. Those were the headlines. Now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has sent a cable of greetings to His Majesty King Norodom Sihamoni of Cambodia on his country's National Day. The Sultanate welcomed the speech of His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco and his call to constructive dialogue with the Democratic People's Republic of Algeria to resolve disputes between the two countries through peaceful methods to enhance security and stability in the Maghreb region. His Excellency Syed Hamoud bin Faisal Abu Saidi, Minister of Interior, reviewed with Their Excellencies the Governors and Walis topics related to preparations for the Shura Council members' elections for the 9th term. He stressed the role of the Governors and Walis officers regarding serving the citizens while calling on the continuation of their role in the community through contact with various sectors so as to achieve more progress and development. The International Road Transport Union World Congress concluded its work today by signing the Muscat Agreement to draw a future roadmap for road transport, trade and logistics in the Sultanate. The Congress was held under the theme Innovation on the Move and was organised by the IRU and hosted by ASIAD in collaboration with the Ministry of Transport and Communications. It aimed at sharing views on road transport and the future of this sector. On the sideline of the International Road Transport Union World Congress, the Oman National Transport Company, Muwasalat, signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Busworld International to host the World Expo Busworld in Oman in 2021, which will be held for the first time in the Middle East. The Sultanate's hosting of this conference will exchange expertise in the bus industry, manufacturing with the latest technologies and digital solutions, in addition to using solar energy and other latest technologies in the transport field. "600 Omani job seekers will receive vocational training in the management sector in line with the Memorandum of Understanding signed between Petroleum Development Oman and Oman Environmental Service Holding. The job seekers will undergo a 9-month theoretical and practical training programme before joining BIA on a full-time basis in a variety of positions as waste collection supervisors, transfer station supervisors and operators, as well as landfill operators, supervisors and managers. The programme will target 350 high school certificate holders and 250 university degree holders who will contribute to making Oman greener. Tomorrow, Friday, will coincide with the official inauguration of Sultan Qaboos University, which was on October 9, 1986, with only 500 students. Today, there are more than 17,000 students from 38 countries. Her Highness Sayyida Dr. Muna bin Fahad Al Said, Assistant Vice-Chancellor of Sultan Qaboos University for International Cooperation, stated that the university cares about the quality of its curriculum. The statement will be broadcasted in a special exclusive interview as part of the Oman in a Week programme, which is televised on Fridays after Jummah prayer. Still to come in our news bulletin. Oman Technology Fund signs a Memorandum of Understanding to manufacture and utilise drones for logistical purposes. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. Oman Technology Fund signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Careem International Company to manufacture and utilise drones for logistical purposes. As per the Memorandum of Understanding, the experimental studies, which will be conducted until the end of this year, aim at testing the efficiency of using drones to make package deliveries in the oil and gas sector, as well as offering logistical support for factories. It is worth mentioning that Oman Technology Fund is a specialised government-backed fund with an initial capital of 133 million Omani riyals, targeting start-up ICT companies in the Sultanate of Oman, as well as in the Middle East and North Africa. The fund offers its services through various programmes like Tahween and Jusor investment programmes. Upgrading the quality of service in various fields was the centre of discussions at the 9th regular meeting of the Municipal Council in the Governorate of Dhofar. It also dealt with a number of topics, including the recommendations made by the Committees of Health, Social and Environmental Affairs with regard to increasing efforts to combat the effects of tobacco. The Council also discussed ways to deal with the death of cattle in the mountains of Dhofar and efforts to assist those affected by Cyclone Makunu. Oman Sailing Company organised a training programme that targeted a group of students from schools of the Governorate of Musandam. The programme aimed at developing the entrepreneurial skills among the young generation. It stressed the importance of enhancing and developing the capabilities of youths so as to qualify them for labour markets in the future. The training programme was organised in cooperation with Oman Oil Exploration and Production Company. The activities of the 16th Annual Camel Racing Festival ended in the Wilaya of Thamrate. The festival was organised by the Royal Camel Corps at the Royal Court of Fairs in cooperation with Oman Camel Federation. It aimed at preserving Omani traditions with regard to the camel racing sport. The festival included camel beauty and milking competitions in addition to camel racing. With the primary goal of enhancing tourism in Oman, a function was held last night inaugurating Hormuz Grand joining Radisson collection in the presence of Her Excellency Maitha bin Saif Al-Marakia, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Tourism. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rabai.
A special celebration held last night where the Hormuz Grand Hotel marked its official inauguration into the Radisson collection, which is part of Radisson Hotel Group. It aims to deliver luxurious and exceptional experiences to solidify the hotel's position as an iconic landmark in Muscat. It has 231 elegantly appointed rooms and suites and is centrally located between the ministries and the popular Muscat Hills.
Delighted that today we have launched officially the Radisson Collection brand in Oman. And of course the Hormuz Grand is the first one in the Middle East to be branded as a Radisson Collection. A very fine selection of hotels around the world, numbering around 20 so far, that are selected very carefully to have a luxury feel and a contemporary living style so that it attracts travelers who are very discerning and they know what they want.
Then Muscat, a chance to take it all in, a chance to relax, a chance to refresh. 3 places I very much hope I get to visit in the year ahead.
Hormuz Grand Muscat Radisson Collection Hotel is structured to present guests with a snapshot of Oman's art, culture, heritage and tradition. And that's one of the Sultanate efforts for enhancing its sustainable tourism with a new and upgrade project. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over most of the governorates, with chances of low clouds and fog late at night and early morning over the coast of the Arabian Sea. Winds will be southeasterly to south, light to moderate. Seas will be slight with maximum wave height of 1.25 metres. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Sultanate welcomes constructive dialogue to solve disputes between Morocco and Algeria. His Excellency the Minister of Interior reviews with Their Excellencies the Governors and Walis preparations for the Shura Council members' elections for the 9th term. The International Road Transport Union World Congress concludes its work. And Petroleum Development Oman signs an agreement to train and employ 600 Omani job seekers. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, have a good weekend and good night.